Hi everyone, back again. This is, gosh, 1, 2, 3, I think this is section 6 or video 6 of 8, maybe more after this. We'll see. So now we need to create the columns that are going to hold up the roof, right? So in your design, you've come up with some sort of structural system. We need to now represent that here in the floor plan. So first thing to do is, remember we had a floor plan drawn here, a hand-drawn one. We need to bring that back. So if you remember, we use tags to hide it. So here's the sketch. We're going to make it visible again, and there we go. So you can see here are a whole lot of columns, right? And what we're going to do is we're going to recreate these columns. I'm going to start by creating them here and here. So I'm just going to zoom in here, and I'm just going to create a rectangle, let's say here. So it's going to be, let's see, let's make it 200 by 600. So 200 comma 600. Let's see what that looks like. Maybe it needs to be longer than that. We could do that by, we could scale this, but actually what's easier is we can just take that line, we can go M for move, and we can move it down by another 200 mils, like that. Let's say that that's the size that we needed our columns to be, right? So I'm going to make this into a group, like that, so it doesn't stick. If by accident I move it over the top of this, I want to be able to move it back off. If I didn't do that, so let me just undo making it into a group. So if I move this onto here and then change my mind and wanted to move it back off, you can see it's all stuck together now. So we want to avoid that from happening. So we want to make sure that our object is a group. So triple click on it and then make a group. Good. So there's our column. Here's where it is here. Now I'm going to move it, or at least move a copy of it all the way up here. Now I want to make sure that it's going in the right direction, so I'm going to hit the left arrow key to constrain it to go only in this direction. So I'm going to put it right in this corner here. Right, so now I've got two columns, one here and one here. Now these are kind of a little bit randomly generated here, so where they are, I'm going to try and make it a little bit more organized. So let's see, I've got this one selected. I'm going to select this one as well, and now I'm going to move it, move a copy of them to, let's say, just this side of the doors. How far is that? That looks like it's just over 7 meters. Let's make it 7. Let's first of all make sure that it's going only in the right direction, and let's make it 7 meters, so 7,000. Press enter. So that's it there. So see there? Now before I do anything else, I'm going to populate the whole rest of all of the columns. So I'm going to go X. Now I don't know exactly how many I want. I know that it's definitely less than 10, so I'm just going to type in 10. So X10. And you can see now I've got a whole lot of columns created here. Right? Let's say that that's enough. Right? I don't need my drawing anymore, so I'm going to go back to tags, turn off my sketch, and get rid of the tags tab there. So I don't need these. I can just get rid of those, delete them. Now these might not be super helpful being here, and I might need to move this one, for example. Yeah, maybe let's do that. So I could select that one and this one and move them over a bit, like that. That makes a bit more sense. So I could move these out of the way, but they're not going to be in the way here. I think I'm just going to leave it exactly the way that it is. This just about touches there, but that's okay. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. So I just want to recap, right, this whole idea of how to recreate a whole lot of things. So if I have this one rectangle, right, I can select it and I can move it I'll move a copy of it over to here, and then I can do that over and over and over again. So let's say X, 30. I could make 30 of them, and you can see there's 30 of them. This is how you can create a huge model very quickly. I'm going to move that up here, and I'm going to do that 30 times. Very huge amount very quickly. Right, so that's using the X key. Right, this is another one which we haven't talked about yet. So this one, we're going to choose move again. We're going to move this over. Hit the Control key. Let's say there, to some random space, right? Or you can, make it really exact. So 15,000, so 15 meters. Oh, sorry. That didn't work out very well. Move like that, right? Now I can go backslash, and I can populate in between those two elements, however many that I want. So let's say I wanted to have 5 divisions. So now there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I've divided that space into 5 equal parts with these objects. Okay, that's enough of that. Save your work if you can, and see you again in the next one.